Our goal is to improve resilience when dealing with stressful challenges. This goal includes the World Health Organization recommendations for suicide prevention discussed in Part 1. As in Part 2, 3 exercises are used to move you along the hero's journey. Tell Your Story is the first exercise, and it asks that you recall a past challenge where you have successfully used a positive coping skill, trust, to deal with a challenge. To begin, let's look at a quick flashcard explanation of trust. Trust develops by using empathy to engage, reach out, and give support. The social support system is an essential protective factor from stress and suicide, and it can be defined as 2 or more people who can work together to solve a challenge. People who have the skills or qualities to effectively deal with the challenge. So how do you develop a social support system? You might consider a challenge you're currently facing. With that challenge in mind, consider your strengths and weaknesses and use that information to help decide who you want in the system. Be sure you're comfortable communicating with these people. Identify the roles they play and how to contact them. In this first exercise, think about a time when you used something like trust to successfully deal with a challenge. If possible, write your answers to the following questions. What was your challenge? What made you reach out to others? Did you keep the social support system following the challenge? By answering the questions, you link the new definition of trust to a past success. This makes the new learning more memorable. The second exercise, Collaborate, moves you from the familiar to the unknown in the hero's journey. Work with an associate and consider a real challenge you, your partner, or somebody you know is currently facing by applying trust. If possible, write your answer to the following questions. What is the challenge? Consider the challenge and identify personal strengths and weaknesses to better identify needs. Identify those individuals in the support system, the roles they play, and how to contact them. By answering the questions, you recognize the importance of social support. The third exercise, Own It, asks that you reflect upon the trust skill and describe the skill in a few of your own words. You're adapting the meaning of the skill to be more useful and memorable. You've moved along the hero's journey from the known with Tell Your Story to the unknown with Collaborate, where you work with another person to deal with a real challenge by applying a skill, and now to Closure with Own It, where you reflect on self-discovery, redefinition, and change. Thus far, the skills of belief and trust have been examined. You have, however, been using persistence and adaptability. Persistence is facing a challenge with the belief you will succeed. Creating a realistic goal and the steps needed to reach the goal build belief that you can reach it. Recall your goal is to improve resilience when dealing with stressful challenges using the steps of Tell Your Story, Collaborate, and Own It in the hero's journey. Adaptability is the flexibility to meet a challenge. When challenged with redefining the skills in your own words, you adapted the definitions to make them more your own. That's adaptability. Remaining flexible to change and foster the skills that best meet challenges. Finally, strength grows from proper nutrition, exercise, relaxation, and sleep. When you feel good, challenges are more easily managed. Let's finish with a relaxation exercise. Diaphragmatic breathing is a simple relaxation exercise of slow breathing with a focus on movement of the diaphragm. Put one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. Try to keep the hand on your chest from moving up and down. Rather, breathe so the hand on your stomach moves up and down. As you exhale, focus on the word relax. When you're stressed, try diaphragmatic breathing. You've learned some skills to make yourself more resilient. Remember to give back to your social support system by practicing positive coping skills with them.